Well, you all look incredibly better. Incredibly better. Who came down with their kilt on backwards? None of you?
I came down there with no kilt.
Well, no comment. I have no comment. Well, there's a reason for this. I mean, that we dress up is that some of the people that have been here before have never been to a black tie function. Black tie meaning this is the Scottish tuxedo, or a reasonable facsimile. And when you become part of the high performance lifestyle of the rich and infamous, you go to a lot of black tie functions, most of which are a waste of time, but you go to a lot of black tie functions. And in this country, vis-a-vis the Braveheart era, a lot of the guys come dressed like this with the Scottish tuxedo. But just as most of you, or not, many of you anyway, have never eaten like we've eaten here in the formal dining room. And how we're going to eat tonight, a several course meal with bagpipes, etc. It's all part of the breaking into a new comfort zone, and all part of being comfortable, being uncomfortable. Now, after decades like I've done it, I mean, it's a pain in the ass to put all this shit on. And especially it just is. So I don't look forward to it like you guys look forward to it. But it's part of the new you. I can't do anything before you got here. And as I've said constantly, and which I will repeat in your weekly reports, if I step down in your hole with you, I can't pull us both out. So this is your last step while you're here to get out of the crab pot. Now, your relatives, your old mates, and all the other people are hanging on your feet to make sure you don't get out. And some of your ethnicities hang on longer, which I've talked about. But many people are going to say, as they did for Peter, once you're successful, we knew you could do it. That's a fucking lie. They're saying that to be politically correct and fall into the realms of conventional wisdom. But I know you have the tools now to play the financial orchestra for the first time. And although we only spent at max an hour and a half on the model this afternoon, that's all you need. And the more you confuse it, the more you layer on more information, the more M&A stuff that you read, which you shouldn't, the more M&A stuff that you listen to that you shouldn't, the more confused you're going to get. You're going to get more and more confused, and then ultimately, unfortunately, you'll flounder, and you'll have great difficulty getting the deal done. The most important thing leaving here tomorrow, when you leave, so I know some of you leave in the wee hours in the morning, is pick an industry, pick a chairman, and then just get after it. Go get it. And you will, and you can, put together a board very quickly. You heard the university student, Ozan, a couple of days ago. Of course, I think he left most of you in shock, the fact that he's so young. You have heard that it can be done, and rather quickly. For those of you that are working, you can do it while you're working. For those of you that are living at home, you can do it while you're working at home. The perfect scenario would be for you to be completely ostracized from your past, dropped on a barren desert someplace, and with your first 100 million book, and maybe a kilt. But we know that life's not perfect. As you saw, Peter came back, not to celebrate his success, he came back for a recharge, I think is one of the words he used to describe himself for coming back. But a lot of the kids come back. And we're fully booked for the rest of the year. We have no seminars planned for next year as of yet. So we're got 8 months backlog of kids with waiting lists to come here. And I already told you how we're going to be changing the mentor program. So in my opinion, it won't be used as a crutch as it has in the past. So you're one of the last of the quasi-old program. And the old program has produced a lot of money. 665 billion to be exact, more or less, plus or minus a couple billion. And I look forward to all of you creating a lot of fucking wealth and going out there and crushing them. And I want to propose a toast to all of you that tonight and tomorrow are the first night and day for the rest of your life to your creation of wealth. Hear, hear.
Bring the heat. Bring the heat.
We have something special, fellas.
Bring the heat.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Before I perform, I would like to let you guys know that I visualized this very clearly
Very nice.
in my head. That I'm standing in front of you with my violin in this gorgeous, amazing castle.
Thank you.
And I thank God every day for giving me many, many blessings and for showing me the way to the greatest mentor in the world.
Thank you. You can call me God in the meantime. As I said on YouTube during the Brian Rose interview, when you can take an amoeba, meathead, brain dead, and you can clock them up with 40 million, you are fucking God.
That's right. Yeah, right.
Thank you so much
You're very welcome.
for your passion, for your guidance and leadership for us to achieve our wildest dreams.
Great.
And for that, I prepared you 2 songs and an encore song.
Are we going to be here till this morning?
The first song is called the theme song from The Godfather, because you are the ultimate God. and before I play this song, I would like to give my respect, show you my respect.
Thank you.
Take your
Thank you.
hand.
That's an Asian deal, but anyway.
Show you
Thank
my
you very much.
deepest respect.
Thank you.
This is for you.
Wow. You should see if you can get the rights to use that for your show. At least for one scene.
My second song is called Someone to Watch Over Me, because I know that you're going to be on my ass. And for that,
I'm not sure I like that metaphor, but we didn't pre-approve these words.
and for that, I'll be forever grateful. So. Oh, can you play? Sorry. Oh wait, I got it.
And nobody loves me more than me.